Today, I want to talk about something that hit me hard. One of my viewers comments on one of my videos. And it's a comment that is not because it was rude whatsoever. It's a comment there that I'm actually very familiar with. And his messages was, how can you live and be yourself when you don't know who you are, who you want to be, or who you will be in the next 5 minutes? I was not planning on making a video about this, but you know what? I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. But I can tell you that I have lived through that. I'm actually living through that. And the fact that I keep pushing forward, I think is what excites me on this, or about to answer this question. And for any of you that feel stuck in the same position right now. Yeah, it's hard to try to live a normal life and be yourself, especially when you can't even remember who the hell you were. Hey, I'm talking to you right now, and I still don't know who the hell I really am. So, but here we are. And damn bugs. But then at the same time, I've come to the conclusion that sometimes you don't need to know who you are in order to be living life. You know? Sometimes you just need to just concentrate in living and not so much about who you were in the past. Because when you're paying attention to the past, the present, your present, it's just going to fade away without you being present at all. That's true story. I learned that the hard way. I was too bundled up in whatever happened to me in the past versus what the hell I wanted to accomplish in the future, because I have so many crazy things that I wanted to do. And in the end, now I'm stuck over here in the present, not even remembering what those great things were. So I guess they were not that great to begin with, right? Imagine having dreams and having, oh my God, you can have wishes, you can have dreams, you can have so many things. And all of a sudden, poof, you just deleted that part of your life. And as much as I want to answer this question of how you manage to keep moving and living and being yourself without knowing who you are, and the truth is that there's no right and wrong answer. I mean, every TBI, traumatic brain injury, is not the same. We all act the same. Everybody gets hit in different places. We don't get hit in the same spot. We already are different to begin with. We follow the TBI. So add the TBI to the whole entire equation, and of course, what it has helped me is probably not going to help you, but it will give you a little foundation, and that's what I want to talk about right now. Because I cannot tell you what to do. I'm not out there. See? Imagine having TBI in your jaw reconstructed and you can't even speak. That is the frustration part of TBI and this whole entire situation. I gotta take a deep breather because I know I will get angry. It's like having Tourette's without having Tourette's. That's the best way I'm gonna explain it to you. But I was talking to you about the foundation, and I have found foundation in all this. One of them, and I'll be that serious, one of them came on the face of trying to see this situation as your own personal movie. I know you're watching this right now, probably in your phone. You're probably watching this in your TV. If you are watching it on TV and surround sound, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Like, I feel like I'm in the big screen right now. But if not, it doesn't matter, because it's not about being famous or anything like that. It's about helping people, helping you right now, that you have the same question. So I started seeing myself like all this already was seen in my head, like this is a nightmare. Like, how the hell I forgot who the hell I was. And it was started to become like a living nightmare. And that's what I'm telling you. It can get very scary because it's a nightmare that when you are awake, you are living it. It just doesn't go away if you close your eyes and you hide yourself under the blanket. It doesn't go away. It just gets worse if you don't address it on time. So I feel horrible for this person that is going through that right now, that he doesn't remember who he is, because I am going through the same thing. It's just I started seeing it like an adventure. Like, was something, a messed up part of my life that I couldn't understand. No doctors could understand it. My fiance couldn't understand it. Everybody around you, the only thing they can do is support you in whichever way they can. Okay? And you have to embrace this moment, this new moment of your life as what it is. A new journey, a new you. Because if you're expecting me or anybody in your life right now to come out and sprinkle some knowledge on you on how tips to get this quicker, there's none. I mean, there is and there isn't, because the first thing you have to do is build that foundation and start seeing things as what they are. This should be your new adventure in life. This is your new purpose. You got to find that new purpose. And not in the sense of, I want to make money, I want to become this person, I want to become that, or I want to own this or own that, regardless. Not in the materialistic things. Because I'm telling you, get hit again, and all those materialistic things, they will disappear out of your brain. It's like you never needed, it never happened. How I know? I didn't even know I have 4 motorcycles when I woke up. And 2 cars. Yep. Did they make sense to me riding motorcycles afterwards? I thought it did. After 2 years, I just didn't click anymore. Like I said, it feels like you're living as a stranger within yourself, inside yourself. And I'm not talking about I have a whole different personality disorder living in me, or 2 different people inside of me. No. I'm talking about you really feel that you are you, but there's a lot of things about you that scare the shit out of you. Because you don't know. It doesn't have to even be like dark. Don't think about dark. Think about the most simple things. Like, for example, I don't remember drawing. I don't remember ever dealing with epoxy. I didn't even know what epoxy was. Um, I've never painted with acrylic paint, yet I've done murals. Even my studio has murals. Recently one, my recent moment, that it was not my aha moment, like, oh my God, that is so awesome. No, it was more like, holy shit, what is happening? I got my dream piano, my dream keyboard. Mind you, I have never in my life played a piano. Like, at least I don't have no recollection whatsoever playing any instruments besides the cello. And I'm trying to find where that really happened. But other than that, I cannot play any instruments. Now, the other day, my new piano arrived to the house. My fiance came to see it. And she was like, wow, it is that beautiful. And I looked at her and I go, like, with teary eyes, I'm like, I want you to see a part of me that I've been hiding from you for 7 years. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't I don't remember this. Like, maybe it's been 13 years since I have no clue. And I started playing the piano, not by chords, but what the melody I wanted to. Now imagine us being together for 7 years. Never she has seen me playing piano. Never she has seen me getting tutorials or classes of it. Now in front of her, playing piano like nothing happened. Like this was okay. Like I'm cooking some scrambled eggs. There's a lot of things I don't know about myself. But it was scary to be playing and looking at my hands and not understanding what the F is happening. Wow, I can't believe I actually muted that one. I thought for sure this was gonna come out. But don't get used to it, because I got a sailor mouth. Navy and Army is like 6'7", you know? But it didn't solve my problems. It just gave me a little bit more reason to understand, or to wake up every day. Actually, I think that's the best one. It gave me something to get up, to wake up, to try, to be excited. I'm like, God knows what else I know or I learn about myself tomorrow. The first 15, 20 days, it was not pretty. It was anger, sadness, loneliness, feeling lost, feeling like, am I going crazy? Am I talking to myself right now? Like, it just, like I said, it became dark. It became dark, very dark. Very dark, very quick. But it gave meaning. It gave me something to do every day. That's when I started with the journaling and the whatever diary, call it whatever. I mean, no, I know there's difference between journaling and diarying. To me, it's a mental diarrhea on paper. My channel, my show, my words. And I spent so much ink on paper. Then I started typing on this little thing. Yeah, this little thing. But then as I'm typing on the phone, I started noticing that I'm getting distracted from my own feelings. And what it was over here in my heart, now it's transferring to a whole different channel, a whole different view from around here. And whatever this dictates, God knows, because this is like the thoughts between my brain and my mouth. There's like a slippery slope. Like it just comes out of my mouth. Like, oh. I was like, fuck it. Just said it. Like right now. I just said the one that I was avoiding, but hey, it is what it is. Because I don't want one day for you guys to meet me in person and be like, oh my God, that's how he really talks. No, like there's a lot of things that I can't control. Just like sometimes I might be super excited to see you or meet you or even talk to you through camera and I start crying. And you're going to feel bad because you don't know what you did to me, but I'm crying. And guess what? We're both going to be crying and we both are not going to know what we're crying about. Because that's part of my disabilities. Or maybe you'll see me trying to eat one day and my hand starts shaking like crazy and I can barely catch my mouth. And I got to take a break. The best one when that happens is when I'm eating sushi. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I get angry every time my hand starts like with the shaking. Like right now this is like, I want to say this is like a 40%. It gets way worse than this, like way worse than this. And try to be eating sushi and all of a sudden somebody screams out of excitement or I don't know, like, or make a loud bang noise on the table or something like that. And it catches me off guard. And I'm starving. And now my hands cannot get the choppy things, you know, like it just doesn't work. Then I'm like, why you're so angry, Gabe? You're not Asian, you're Puerto Rican. You should be getting a fork. Power off. Thank you. My speaker just turned off because I'm ignoring her. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, like, I don't know what my favorite food is. I'm 46. No clue. I know that I'm not vegetarian. And I know for a fact that tofu, just the words, makes me go, you know. After my accident, after I woke up, I think I'm about to be blessed by rain. It's okay, we'll move if we have to. Still heavenly blessings. I used to be very miserable because I couldn't remember nothing about my life. I used to see people getting excited about playing this whatever video games. Wow, War. Oh my God, I can still not say the freaking word. World. Whew. Oh, we can push this through. Oh, come on. World of Warcraft. Wow, whatever. That's WOW. And people get excited. I'm like, what is the excitement about this game that it looks like a little miniature things like walking around? Like, with all this technology, we're going backwards. And to me, that was like, I started realizing a lot has happened since I've been back. Movies, like the definition of movies started changing completely for me, like in my eyesight, like sometimes it was way too emerging. That's what I want to say. Like the movies are emerging in a good way, but I probably will see it very different than you would, you know? Just like right now, like I look at that green turf is beautiful, you'll see it very different than I see it. It's like seeing things through patterns, if that makes any sense. I'm watching the clouds, trying to see if I'm gonna catch some blessings or not. But I want to address this because it was a sense of I started living, or at least trying to have a normal life, the minute I started accepting what was going on, which is very different than, oh, I have this disability, whoop-de-doo, whatever. But things very change drastically when you're trying to accept them as this is not a cold that you're gonna drink some NyQuil and 2 days, 3 days later, whoa, you're back to normal. Shit, I've been sick and coughing and having no voice for like 3 weeks now. So it just doesn't come and go like that. Oh, well, the wind has entered the chat. Just give me 1 second. Well, let's do this. That way we can keep having a conversation. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a stormy night. But I like stormy nights. I like stormy days. I don't know. Not everything has to be sunshines and rainbows in my world. I still, like I said, I still don't know who I am. And I'm okay with that. Because every day that I get to wake up, spend time with my family, even though if it's on the phone, with my fiance, with my kids, you know. Now with you, like I actually get excited to wake up early and say my official good morning. I don't know. I don't feel alone anymore. But I don't think I ever was alone. I always believed that God would send his angels to surround me and help me out and guide me exactly what I needed to be at. And right now I feel like where I need to be is right here with you, helping as many people as I can. I am blessed. I am blessed to be alive. You never know how much, let me see how I can explain it. You never know how valuable you are until you lose your memory. When you lose your memory, trying to gain information or data back is so hard and confusing. Because not everybody's going to tell you the right thing. Just like if you jump right now on YouTube or TikTok or anything, not everything is real. There's a lot of AI involved in there. There's a lot of things that are typed in somebody's imaginary world into a prompt that created a video that you and I believe it to be real. So that is the reason why your foundation, or at least for me, my foundation, the first thing that worked was accepting this as an adventure, as in this is my personal movie the movie of my new life, because I should be dead. I shouldn't be here. I mean, think about it. Think about it for a minute. What are the odds that I'm here alive with you, having a conversation after more than 20 people didn't make it that day? Yet the closest one to an IED, to an improvised explosive, is right here talking to you on his brand new camera that he still doesn't know how to operate, because I used to do everything in here. But this is consuming everything on my life. And most of them with bad news. People complaining about their life. People complaining about AI. People complaining about politics. People complaining about religion. And while they're complaining about all that right now, yet there's some news and there's some people celebrating the war going on right now. And every time that we blow up somebody, or every time there's a drone flying into a soldier and blowing it up, or every time we blow up a God knows building, or I don't even know why we blow it up anymore. Like, we just blow everything up. And then we put a video on social media, on every single social media platform, to celebrate it. Go US, we just killed how many people today? Yeah, we killed a bunch of them. I understand that there's a win and a loss in war. I can tell you that because I've been to a couple of them. But you wouldn't be celebrating it. And I'm not saying you personally, I'm saying in general. Those people won't be really celebrating the war like they are right now if they would have deployed at least once, 6 months. Not even try to be a year like we actually did. Year and a half deployments. No, 6 months. I'll give you 6 months. Not being able to sleep, running into bunkers with the incoming alarm going off. And you'll see that when somebody blows up something, you're not going to be celebrating it, because you're still going to be processing what the fuck just went, what just happened, because that's how it feels. So again, how can we live and have a normal life and being ourselves without knowing who we are, yet that information that surrounds us may or may not be real? So when you're solving that equation, like if it was algebra, you just got to get rid of all the other variables and just leave what X stands for. To live. Just live. With or without your disabilities, with or without your pain, just live. You don't remember who you are, then you know what? You build the life that you want right now. Because I can assure you right now, I can remember who the hell I was, and I can assure you that I still want to build a better version for my own self. And that's when reality enters the chat. Sometimes it doesn't really matter if you don't remember who you are. What really matters is not giving up. Wow, that felt great. I feel liberated again. By the way, if it's your first time in this channel, which it probably is because nobody really watches this. And he's okay. It's okay because I know for a fact that people will find me. My name is Gabriel. Not an angel. Have no wings. Just scars. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. Ciao.